Hello, and welcome to Music at the Piano with looking at page 56 and 57 of the Older Beginner Level 2 textbook by Mayron Cole. This is kind of a take two to see if this will show the page better. I think it will. All right, so for those new to this extravaganza, this is the bass clef. Two dots go on the line that is F, and the line below F is D. If you learn the lines of the bass clef, it's G, B, D, F, A, and that helps you, if you memorize that, it helps you identify the notes more quickly. So here you have the D, and we're going down a second, the interval of a second to C, repeat, down a second to a B flat, because that's a flat sign in front of a B, changes it from the white key B to the black key B flat, down a second to A, down a second to G. Then this interval is up a fifth, because you're skipping, including the 2 lines, 5 lines and spaces, back to D, and that's just a repeat of these 2 measures. Now here this is different, so here's G with finger 5, A with finger 4, repeat, repeat, up a second, and this measure repeats. And then we're these 2 measures again, and from here you go G, up a fifth with finger 2, to G, up an octave from that one, but up a fourth from that note. So I'm going to count, no, I'm going to play, what am I going to do? Oh, in the other video, the video I'm going to delete in a minute, I sang the solfege and clapped the counting, and I'll try that here. So that is so, here's do, re, mi, fa, so, because this is a minor 5-finger pattern, so the 3rd note is me, not me. Ready, go. So, fa, fa, mi, re, do. So, fa, fa, mi, re, do. Re, 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 mi. Re, 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 mi. So, fa, fa, mi, re, do. So, do. And when played correctly, it will sound like this. So for people who are just coming to this, the page or 2 before this page introduced the reading of this note D. So these 2 pieces will feature that note a lot. 1, 2, here we go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Then the piece Popcorn is in G major, but it still uses a lot of these Ds, which is a fifth. It's a nice octave interval, a fifth from G to D, and then for the rest it's mostly seconds. The occasional 3rd, there's the interval of a 3rd from here to here, and I thought there was something else somewhere. That's a 2nd. Oh, this is a 4th. G to C is a 4th. So it would be do, so, ready, clap. Do, so, so, do, so, so, do. Re, mi, mi, fa, mi, mi, re. Do, so, so, do, so, so, do. Fa, mi, mi, re, mi, mi, do. Yeah, sorry for the pause there. I almost sang a may instead of a me. Well, I should have sung me. Whatever I did there, it should have been me. Do, do, so, so, do, so, so, do. Re, mi, mi, fa, mi, mi, re. Do, so, so, do, so, so, do. Fa, mi, mi, re, mi, mi, do. So I'm sure that's enough of that. Practice it. This page is an introduction to the next piece, which involves harmonic intervals. So instead of playing the interval note, one note to the next note, you play both notes at the same time. This one right here is an interval of a 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You skip 4 white keys. fingers, and you don't skip too many fingers because you have to do it with just the fingers you have on one hand. So that's fingers 1 and 5. Then your thumb is going to move up so that you can play a 5th. And then you'll play the 4th with your 2nd finger because that makes sense. And then the 5th and the 6th. And you're supposed to practice that 3 times because it shows up in the piece. And if you learn it ahead of learning the piece, it takes you less time to learn the piece. This one's a 3rd, a 4th, a 3rd, a 4th, a 5th. G is the note that is always repeated if you can't figure that one out. The repeat sign tells you to play the whole piece again. And I don't have the music in front of me, so I don't know the answer to this question. Now, you can't tell what notes these are because there's no clef sign, but that is the interval of a 3rd, space, skip a line, space. That is interval of a 4th, line, skip a space, skip a line, space. Interval of a 2nd, 2nd, line to the very next space. 4th is a line to a space or a space to a line, skipping a line and a space. 2nds and 4ths are even numbered intervals. That's a 3rd, line, skip a space, line, and that's a 4th. Again, it looks like that 4th, only it's a different spot. 3rds and 5ths will be space, space, or line, line. And 2nds and 4ths and 6ths will be a line to a space note or a space note to a line note. Have fun.